Hello and welcome. My name is Joshua Clockman. Today is July 7th, 2024, and this is the FTT111 Week 8 final project. Now, to save a little bit of time, I thought I'd go ahead and drill and tap out my screws because nobody wants to see me struggle tapping out screws for 2 hours, and I don't know how to video edit. So I went ahead and started, going over a bunch of stuff and doing some things, and actually ran into a problem where the tap broke inside my block. I won't lie, most of my job is doing screws and stuff, and I still cannot figure out how to use a tap and die set properly. So bear with me, we're gonna do our best from here. So step one, fasteners installed into holes drilled into metal piece. Well, to drill into the metal piece, I went ahead and applied some blue marker. Couldn't find my black one, but just to show you. And then I took my calipers, which, still at about 4. Went ahead and measured my block. It measured to be approximately 4 inches by 2 inches. And so from there, I took my 2-inch and I scraped it along the front. And because I had to drill 3, I went ahead and did 1 inch from this way and that way, and that's how I got my line up. Before you start drilling, center punch to get it where you want it to at least started. Otherwise, I can start to walk, is what at least we call it in my profession. This is the hole here that we lost the tap set, and this one did not get done. So the only threads that I have available is the center. So we're gonna do our best with this. We're gonna not do anything too permanently. So fasteners installed into holes, provided screws that we have, and as you can see, I thread in a little bit with ease. Like I said, I'm not by any means the best with a tap and die set, and I'm gonna actually go out, buy some more aluminum, and do everything I need to do and practice, because I need to figure this out. Fasteners broken or cut off. Yep, we'll do that one in a minute. Short video on one fastener being removed using a screw extractor, so that would be the one we did that. Photo of the hole, drill, and tapped. Like I said, I had it in there. I was starting that one. This one got done. If I can get a screw in there. And then fastener being installed, blued, and using perma blue, which we can definitely get that done. So, fastener being installed using their tools. Yes, I had everything hooked up to my vise. PPE is a must when doing any drilling and stuff like that. So that was another reason I wanted to go ahead and get some stuff out of the way. Here. So if we were doing the perma glue, about halfway into the screw, what I would do is apply acetone or brake cleaner. I keep brake cleaner at the house, working on cars here and there. Acetone if I absolutely have to. If I was running a business and stuff, I would probably keep that on hand a lot more. Apply the acetone around the area before and about halfway through, just so you can make sure that there's no oil or anything like that. Make sure it's clean of any metal shavings and anything like that before you install the screw and stuff too. And then the perma blue, you would add a couple drops along the threads and everything, and you would install your screw. Broken or cut off. So for the extractor, I'm still gonna attempt the extractor. We're gonna make this work, I promise. So fasteners, yeah, like I said, I would love to show you me drilling into this metal and everything, but I am not good with these whatsoever. So we'll say that. Simulated being installed with perma blue. Anything like that, if it's worn, try to cut grooves in there. If you got little files, get in there, do everything you can with these button heads and stuff. What we call them button heads. So you have the flush screws, and then you have these nice little button ones. And the nice thing about the button ones is you always want to go with the least amount of stuff possible. And if it is possible, if it's too worn out, you can get a pair of vice grips on there and extract it that way. Or depending on some things, like your drill bit, if you had a reverse drill bit, it might be enough to catch the threads and pull it up. So that is one thing to look for. Now I'm gonna raise it up just a tad. I don't have a grinder or anything, so I can show you how this would, if it was broken off, how I would get it out. But essentially, they provided me with everything I needed. So I would take my extra bit, drill in there, not too far, because if you're at the wrong angle, you don't want to drill into the metal or anything like that. And then you'd want to take your screw extractor, force it in there, and then it has its own teeth all the way around, and it would catch. I use these often, not the tap and die set. So you would use this, it could go into the hole, and its teeth would catch the sidewalls, as you can kind of see there. Don't want to get it too stuck. But the teeth would catch the walls of the screw where you drilled the center of it out. And then it, in turn, would pull it out. If it's corroded in there, heat it up, PB blaster, WD-40, something like that. I don't know what exactly would be safe for firearms. My first instinct would be to spray WD-40 on it. I've seen people use that on their weapons all the time. And that's how you do that. I'm going to attempt to get this stripped somewhat. Put this in here. Pull it over for you to see. Make it snug in there. We can see that. Safety glasses. And like I said, we're going to try to do this. Just an attempt. Gloves would be preferred, but it's catching in there. That looks horrible. So, in my attempt to get this done, honestly, might be easier just to break the head off this way. Oh my luck. I believe we're just cross-threading it at this point. So, grab my other drill bit from over here. So it does not appear to be one of the reversed heads like I've used before. Yep, that's a real quick way to break a drill bit. Well, so you drill into about X amount, just enough to get the extractor in there. And then, sorry. Once you have that, sometimes it takes a light tap. Obviously this hole's much bigger. You stick it down in there, and those threads, as you turn it counterclockwise, will catch and allow the screw to come out that way. I'm used to doing that very often. Thank you again. My name is Joshua Clockman, and we'll see you next time.